Good morning, friends. I hope that you are doing well. I'm sorry I've been away for a bit. Life has been crazy, but I am so happy that you're here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you have any questions, comments, please write them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you could do me a favor and like and subscribe below, it just kind of brightens my day when I see that people are watching and that I'm helping people in some way. Today we're going to talk about, and excuse my voice, I, it's just been crazy. Life's been crazy, and I'm a mess. But I didn't want to neglect you. So today we are going to talk about Disney, the DAS passes. If you're unfamiliar with the DAS passes, DAS stands for Disability Access Service, and this has changed a lot over the years. When I was little, my father had multiple sclerosis, and they had a completely different policy as to how to make that guest experience exceptional so that we as a family were able to ride. Through the years, they've modified it and changed it. My family, we currently have two people in our family that at times may need services, whether they have a wheelchair or what have you. And what it has evolved into is a system that is, I would say, fairly equitable for all. The DAS passes are meant for people who really are are unable to wait in a line. If they were to wait in a line, it would be catastrophic. What this means is it includes families with children that have autism or adults that have autism or other or that just have other needs that absolutely medically they cannot wait in a line. All right, so this is not for folks like my family that we can wait in a line. We have mobility concerns. But I thought this was important that I include this in my channel so that people know this service is out there and that it's fairly easy to be approved for it. So you can now get pre-approved for it, and online you can Google DAS service, and on the Disney website you can get pre-approved ahead of time. If you do not do that, you can still day of go to guest services at the front of each of the parks and ask them tell them that your party needs it. Everyone in your party, if approved, will be included in the DAS system. How it works. Basically, it reminds me a lot of kind of a fast pass back in before Disney Genie came out in the Lightning Lane situation. You would actually have to walk physically to the location that you wanted to ride the ride in. So if we wanted to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, the whole family would have to walk to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and get their Magic Band scanned. You did not automatically, and you still don't, get to skip the line. It's just what happens is they record the time that you arrived, and then the system, they tell you basically when you can come back. So if the wait time is an hour and a half, then it records in your Magic Band that you can come back in an hour and a half and go through the what was the Fast Pass line. That is how it used to work. You used to all have to come in person, and then you had to wait. You still have to wait now, but you don't actually physically have to walk. In the new Disney Genie, there is an actual button, if you scroll down, that says, I believe it's DAS services or DAS, and you click on that, and then it'll show you all the wait times for the rides. You just click on the one that you're interested in, and that will reserve your spot for the wait time that it's currently at. Now you can only do one at a time. This is exactly like Genie, so you have to be mindful. It's the same thing as the Genie thing, where you can only have one at a time, and if you wait 2 hours, then you can grab a second. So there are some tricks around it. And one of those tricks is if you pre-register, you will end up calling. There's again, Google it, and then on the Disney website, there's an actual page. And If you click on the button to call and speak with a representative about the DAS pass, they'll ask you the same pre-screener questions that they would ask you in person. But also during that call, they will allow you to choose 2 attractions ahead of time, and those don't count against the one ride at a time, like the choose one at a time allotment. So you can start your day with 3 already selected. All right, now the I guess caveat with this is that they aren't going to let you just choose any 2 rides within the park. There are certain rides that are off limits, kind of, and of course they are your Rise of the Resistance, your Remy's. Those ones you can't just choose right away. But that being said, in the morning, um, when you get into the park, you can try to choose those rides. Remy's is still a virtual queue, I believe, so that's different. You still have to obtain that virtual queue. Yes, you do. So make sure that you obtain the queue and then the virtual line, and then you can physically go in person and talk to the cast member, and they can do anything that's needed so that you don't have to wait in the line if you are unable to. So this is a very short, sweet nutshell. I could probably talk for an hour on this topic. If you need specifics, more information on it, please comment below. I will do a second video on the topic, and that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please be kind to each other, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.